Good morning, everyone. This is Xiamen City in Fujian Province. This is the starting point of the Xiamen International Marathon 2016 at the Xiamen International Convention Center. The weather is good today, averaging 14 degrees Celsius, and wind speed is low. This has created great conditions for the participants to achieve best results in what has become a gold medal competition for 8 consecutive years. Last year, the runners from Kenya broke the record with 2 hours, 6 minutes and 19 seconds. This was the best result for the marathon event in China. 30,000 participants are gathering for the start point now. There are also athletes from Kenya, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe. 30 excellent runners were invited to this event, so amazing results could be seen in the event today. The runners are ready now. The start point is the Xiamen International Convention Center. The finish line is Wutong Lighthouse Park. The racetrack is Huandao Road, which was voted as the most spectacular marathon racetrack in the world. Today, the runners can enjoy the scenic views along the road while running together. Brand new years bring with them new beginnings, and this year starts with the 2016 Xiamen International Marathon. 27,816 people are taking part in the full marathon here today, 18,826 joining the 5-kilometer run, and another 200 in the green run. Amongst these participants, 8,826 people are local residents, while 18,990 have come here from other cities, setting a new record. Besides them, there are also 22 runners who have been invited from 6 countries. The best result so far: for men, 2 hours, 6 minutes, 13 seconds, and for women, 2 hours, 24 minutes, and 44 seconds. Taking into account the event rules and regulations, plus new changes to the event and an even greater desire from the runners, the marathon this year is taking things to a whole new level. The starting point for the marathon is back at the convention center again. Over the past 13 years, this has been the selected start line for 12 of them, so it's become a very familiar landmark to TV audiences. The convention center was opened back in 2000 and has held numerous international events in the past. As demand increased, expansion was necessary. As a result, last year the event started in Wutong Lighthouse Park as the convention center was under renovation. But this year it's back to this familiar landmark again. This means it's the first time the event starts and ends at different points. This is aimed at minimizing any inconvenience caused to local residents. The running route has now left out Minsu Road, but also includes Yanwu Bridge, which is more scenic. The change of the route is also to ensure the safety of the participants, including easier access for paramedics. Therefore, the route change has been seen as more useful and more considerate to both residents and participants. But despite this change, the start point is still back at the Xiamen International Convention Center again, which is no stranger to scenes like these. Today saw lightning performances from a great number of runners, almost as if they're trying their best in the hopes to create a personal best. They know the most important thing is to show the best on the road. In the field, there are 22 excellent runners from Ethiopia, Russia, Kenya, and Morocco. Amongst the male competitors, Vincent Kipruto from Kenya is exceptional. His best run so far, a 2 hour, 5 minute, 13 seconds in Rotterdam. The female runner here is Sultan Haydar from Turkey, holding a best record of 2 hours, 24 minutes, 44 seconds in the Dubai Marathon. Runners number 1, number 3, and number 5 are the ones to watch at all times. They hold the best individual results, with personal best times well within the 2 hour, 9 minute mark. The Xiamen International Marathon holds the best record of all marathon events in China, 2 hours, 6 minutes, 19 seconds, which was set just last year. Along with that best record, the Xiamen Marathon has also changed its date from April to March. In the beginning, the event was held on the last Saturday of March, which resulted in slightly warmer weather. In the first marathon, the temperature was just 17 degrees Celsius when the event started, but finished up at around 28 degrees Celsius after 2 hours of running. So the temperature became increasingly uncomfortable for the participants. Since 2008, the event changed to the first Saturday of January. Ever since that change, the marathon constantly created new records until last year by creating the shortest time record in China. Xiamen is at the center of the marathon, as many athletes have grown up and become popular from it. For example, Zhao Shunxiu and Chu Xiaoling, both successful representatives from this event. Their achievement equals the development of Xiamen as a marathon. They both put in top performances in 2003, 2004, and 2005. Excellent records in China. The best of them is 2 hours 6 minutes, fast enough to compete for a gold medal at the Olympics. Maybe it's the environment or just the beautiful scenery in Xiamen, but weather, climate, and individual condition are also important. The runners are now heading to Huandao East Road, known as the most scenic road in Xiamen. This is a new spot in Xiamen, Donghuan Wanghai. Time to check out the route map for the event this year. The starting point, the International Convention Center. After setting off, the runners head along Huandao South Road and then turn west. After Hulihit Fort at 10 kilometers, they continue to Yanwu Bridge, Xiamen University, and then head north along Lujiangdao towards Xiamen City Center before making a U-turn near Xinlongcheng. And then they continue south, reach the end point of the half marathon, and then it's back to Yanwu Bridge again. After that, it's east, followed by north, passing by Yunding South Road, Huandao East Road, before seeing the convention center. South Road is followed by North Road, creating a rectangle, before finally north again until Lighthouse Park at Wutong. All that for a full distance of 42.195 kilometers. Many activities have been held at Wutong Lighthouse Park. There have been green runs, maker runs, night runs, all great events in the past and all held around the area of the Lighthouse Park. The atmosphere and ambience are cozy and just right for running. There is the full marathon and a 5-kilometer marathon with a clear distinction in their starting points. Full marathon participants are located at the front and the 5-kilometer marathon participants are located at the back to make things more manageable. This also helps with the extensive preparation for the full marathon participants. Race organizers increase the number of drinking water stations as well as other services. With around 20,000 people taking part in the full marathon, it is a truly huge event. Great lessons have been learned from these several major marathon events staged over a 100-year history, like the marathons in New York, Boston, and Chicago. Marathons where almost all runners take part in the full marathon, and they've made the whole process a more skillful affair. For this marathon, participants from other cities have actually exceeded local residents. There are some 18,000 from other cities and 8,000 from local areas. This proves that the Xiamen International Marathon has created awareness in Greater China and attracted many runners as a result. So it was no surprise that tickets were all sold out. In fact, when registration was opened in last November, entrance exceeded 70,000 people. In December, the organizers then held a pick lot session to verify the participants. Like all races, there are stringent rules in this event and strict requirements. Every runner has to show their qualifications, marathon records, and medical report. After these are approved, they will pick a lot. In essence, the runners are selected and graded through a series of selections. Last year saw the best record for the Xiamen International Marathon when the weather is good. Both male and female runners broke records. Now the 5-kilometer marathon has reached an end as we see the first runner. 5 kilometers finished in 21 minutes 30 seconds, and for an older runner, that is very, very fast. Time to check in with the top performers now. This at 7.4 kilometers in about 21 minutes. 3 minutes 5 seconds is the figure for the first 10 kilometers. It's not unusual to see runners run very fast in the first 10 kilometers. Between 10 and 15 kilometers, the participants will look to keep pace around 3 minutes and 30 seconds. If the participants could keep up their speed for the first 10 kilometers, this could even reach 1 minute and 2 seconds. At the beginning of Huandao Road, there is a small slope, but the most challenging part is Yanwu Bridge. Last year, the end point was Wutong Lighthouse Park, straight to Minsu Road and then to Xiamen University before making a U-turn to Huandao Road. But this year, the Yanwu Bridge has also been included. Before it was developed, there was no expressway quite like Huandao Road, just muddy roadways. The transport system was not the most convenient either. You'd have to take public transport to Xiamen University, then possibly a motorbike or bicycle to other places. Even if your destination was nearby, it was considered outstation because it would be impossible to make it in a day trip, as the journey was difficult and took several hours. All this a result of this coast actually first being a defensive fortification. 10 kilometers now in just over 30 minutes.